Does she have wheels on her hips? How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is the Gibler. I am Aaron. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing the reaction video. Today I'm reacting to the Anthem trailer for Apex Legends Overclocked, the brand new season of Apex Legends. And yeah, I still play Apex Legends from time to time, but I have absolutely fallen off a lot of playing that game. It does sound like they made some pretty good changes lately, but this is a trailer I'm particularly excited to check out because they're actually adding a new legend, finally. So I'm very curious what we're going to get with this legend. I think the last one they added was Sparrow, if I remember correctly. And that was like, his stuff was, I think, the last stuff they got right before the whole voice actor strike. So this might be the first legend since that strike. And this is also the first one that they teased like on the roadmap that they released of what they want to do to overhaul the game. So I'm very curious to meet this new legend, what the potential abilities could be shown in this Anthem trailer. Again, it's an Anthem trailer. They don't do stories from the Outlands anymore. They don't do launch trailers anymore. It's just the Anthem trailers now. That part kind of sucks. I love stories from the Outlands. I really miss those. I wish they'd do that again. Like, honestly, even if the event was mediocre, the whole story about like Revenant ending up rebooting, like going after his head and everything, that part was great. That was brilliant. I'd love to watch another one of those multi-part things. But either way, we have an Anthem trailer to check out. New legend being added to the game. Let's see what this one is going to be all about. All right, let's meet this new... Oh, right away.
Game, victory is a choice.
Is she French?
You lose.
Or German?
You rebuild. You evolve.
Ooh, got like a Mad Max vibe going there.
Or you're left into dust.
Was that Crypto? Did you really do my main dirty like that right away? Oh, is she from Salvo? It's nice to see the 3D animation for Apex again. Not that the 2D animation was bad. It's nice to see stuff that looks like it could fit the world a lot better. Yeah, this looks like it's meant to be Salvo. Oh, what the heck? Is this another movement legend? Does Octane have some Does she have wheels on her hips? Anyone takes Valkyrie down a peg, I'm okay with.
It'd be nice knowing you. No, we are not done yet.
Yeah, no, 100%. Especially because they have Maggie talking to her here. She's got to be from Salvo. Is this our third Salvonian at this point? Oh, there's another wheel. What the heck? This...
Bloody love this egg.
Yeah, I bet you would, Maggie. This is your style of chaos. So is this character, like, fully based off of, like, movement and motorcycles and stuff like that?
Every loss takes a piece of you.
This is actually really interesting.
The strongest parts remain.
Oh, that was her invitation to join the Apex Games right there. I saw it. Oh, she's got little drones too? What the heck?
Keep moving.
Interesting. Okay. Coming May 5th. Oh, man. I might have to do a live stream for this one because they're actually adding a new legend instead of just, you know, a basic update. That was actually a pretty good trailer, I have to say. I'm very curious about that. Again, it looks like a very, very movement-based character, and then just drones popped out at the end. I don't know what that's about. But she was rolling around on wheels, it looked like, and then, like, more wheels popped out of her legs. And then she had the drones at the end, which looked like it was, like, just a folded-out wheel. So just tires everywhere. There's just tires everywhere for this one. That was actually a pretty good trailer, I have to say. I'm very curious about that. It's nice, again, to see them adding a new legend again. So I might have to stream this when it comes out, which means I'm going to have a very busy month of streaming next month because I've been putting together my schedule and everything. It might have to shift a little bit with Secret of the Mimic not coming out today like I thought it would for VR, but okay, that's really interesting. I'm curious about this character. So let's take a closer look at this trailer and those abilities. And then at the end, if they have the website for the season up, I want to look at that too and see if we can find any more information. All right, let's take a closer look for Overclocked Anthem trailer. Yeah, this is the Overclocked is the name of the season. I think I saw in the description of the video that this legend's name is Axel, which makes sense considering she's got a whole biker Mad Max kind of vibe. Yeah, they did crypto dirty immediately in the trailer. That's a little disappointing. But it's showing a lot of fighting at Olympus, so I wonder if Olympus is going to be getting an update or if it's just going to be the focus map of the season. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing a map update or not. Again, I'll look at the season website if it says anything. But very interesting design. You know what I will say is that I'll get to it when we get to it. There's a shot at the end that reminded me of another character. But okay, so she looks like she's Salvonian. Again, definitely some kind of European accent. Again, I'm thinking German. Not quite sure. At first I thought French, but I'm like, no, that's not French. German probably more likely. So yeah, she lived for the race. That was what she did. She was a risk taker. I can tell from there because she's like driving through. Everyone else stopped because of the aftermath of the explosion, but she drove right through it, chasing that win. That's probably how she gets closer to the games. Again, lot showing her just using wheels on her knee and her hip to just roll around everywhere. This is a pretty well animated trailer too. I really like how this looked. Oh, Rampart. Also, I just realized here, this team is nuts. If this is the trio that they're playing here, you got the new character who's like a thrill-seeking adrenaline junkie, not like kind of like Octane, but a different style, but also Salvonian, and they're all crazy. You have the queen of crazy Salvonians here, Salvo's middle finger, she calls herself, of course, with Maggie. And then you have Alter, who is basically this universe's version of the Joker, who just wants to see chaos. This is quite the team of just psycho, to put bluntly. But yeah, see, so again, she was going around. I wonder if that's gonna be like a sliding thing, or if it's gonna be a tactical, or maybe that's her passive if she's able to like roll around when sliding. But then right here, this looks like setting up an ultimate. The way she has to hold the button before she does it. So it seems like only one of her legs is robotics. That's probably what she was rolling around on. So either this is her tactical or her ultimate, I feel like. And then the drones are probably the other one, whatever it is. Yeah, again, these two are both crazy. It's like, I like having another crazy person on this team. We can have the trio of crazy. The way she's zipping around here is really interesting. And I'm very curious. I think the gameplay trailer, I'm not going to react to it because I don't tend to react to gameplay trailers. I think I've only done that once because of the timing of when I got to it. But I'm very curious to see the gameplay trailer to see more of her abilities. Yeah, that was her getting the invitation to the Apex games. Yeah, this shot right here, I have to say, with the color palette here, this reminds me of one of the characters from Apex Legends Mobile. There are two Legends exclusive to that game. I did a couple videos on that game, I remember. There was, what's his name? Fade, I think? Where he had like phasing abilities. And then there was Rhapsody, who was like a DJ, and she had like sound-based abilities. Her color palette and her design and the way that they do this shot here with the colors reminds me of the backgrounds of Apex Legends Mobile. So I wonder if at some point we could potentially see some of the stuff from mobile come over a bit more, even if they can't be exactly that, because technically the company that they partnered with has the rights to that, or in might be some weird rights thing for the exact characters, but they might try to bring over some of the ideas of those characters. I did think they were interesting, especially Fade. I thought he was a character I played quite a bit on Apex Legends Mobile when I played it. Okay, so maybe the drones are her ultimate because that's when she pushed the button. So maybe her tactical is being able to roll around like that, and then the drones are what she sends for her ultimate? I don't know. Again, we'll just have to wait and figure that out. But I say that was a pretty good trailer. Yeah, keep moving. Lots and lots of movement there. That was great. And yeah, it says right there, the Overclocked gameplay trailer. That's going to come out on the 30th. This is the 28th when this trailer came out that I'm recording it. So yeah, that was actually a good trailer. Again, it's been a while since I've really kept up with Apex Legends trailers. I played a little bit with some of the more recent stuff, not too much because I've been focusing on that Marvel Rivals grind. But that was really, really a good trailer, actually. That made me actually pretty excited to check this season out. But like I said, I'm going to check real fast if there is a season website in the description of the video, and if there is, we're going to check that out before we wrap this video up. Okay. Even more so, I'm thinking of Apex Legends Mobile. The background really feels like Rhapsody, and her holding the ring like this, I'm pretty sure that was one of the poses that Fade had in mobile. So this feels very much like an Apex Legends Mobile style character, which is not a bad thing. Again, I like those characters. So stay in the red with Apex Legends Overclock. Stay in the red because, you know, speed and all that stuff. She's got that going. Stop at nothing. Move fast and hit hard with new legend Axel, the combat racer pushing the Apex games to the limit. So again, that's our new character, Axel. Definitely Salvonian. Back in the fight, getting down is temporary, but revenge is forever. Are they bringing back self-res? Is that what that means? Push legends to their limits. Shields up, scout ahead. New updates reward players who push through and refuse to quit. That's so vague, but definitely encourages like trying to keep people from just camping the whole time and actually encourage action and fighting. New battle pass, of course. Power through cosmetics. New battle pass. But okay, there is not much information here. Let's see this though. Meet Axel. Oh, okay. There's actually a little bit here. I'm gonna zoom in here so we can get a skirmisher clash. I would be shocked if she was anything else. So Axel, combat racer. Isa Wegner. That sounds German. Grew up in the midst of Salvo's infamous underground battle races. Her parents were drivers in Redline, a violent motorcycle battle royale. When her father died in Redline and left her mother a shell of herself, Axel coped by diving headfirst into Redline despite her mother's pleas. Every injury she sustained pushed her to rebuild herself stronger, and every scar and mechanical limb a testament to her willingness to push further than anyone else. Her only competition was a fellow Redline racer called Weaver, a rivalry that caught the eye of Cuban Blisk. He lit the fuse of the rivalry by announcing that the winner of Redline that season would claim an Apex card, a ticket to the most elite competition in the known universe. It all came down to the last lap of the final race. In a final desperate gamble, Axel hauled her bike up onto the wall of the track to take the lead from Weaver, but Weaver didn't back down. Axel woke up at a hospital expecting to see Weaver at her bedside. Instead, it was Blisk. She was a warrior, you are a legend, Bliss said, and he flipped her the Apex card. In the games, Axel opens the throttle until she runs out of road or luck. I like that we get, the full page explaining the character right away. That's fun. Again, there's her Anthem trailer, and then just the other legends down here. So, okay. We actually have some information about the new character, Axel. Again, I would be shocked if she wasn't a skirmisher class. It just made too much sense. But yeah, that was actually really interesting. I'm curious curious what her actual abilities are going to be. Clearly, she's got like the getting down on her mechanical knee and racing around like that, like a speed boost kind of thing, rolling around. And then she has those drones that pop out, and it seems like that might be her ultimate because she has to hold the controller and then press it in order to use it. So again, I don't know. I'll check out the gameplay trailer in my own time in a couple days, but this was actually a really good trailer, and I now think I need to add Apex Legends to live streams, which means I'm probably going to end up having back-to-back live streams again. So we will see how that goes. If my computer will take it and my internet will be okay. But yeah, I want to check this new character out. I think I'm going to play the new season when it drops. So there you have it. That was my reaction to the Anthem trailer for Apex Legends Overclocked, the new season that starts in a week, actually, now come to think of it. And yeah, I'll probably be streaming. I also plan to do a May the 4th live stream, so I'm going to have to be pretty busy for those couple days there. But I think this is very exciting. I am very excited to check out this season. New character always is a fun draw. It really has felt like it's been a while, and that new character is just the right amount of change that Apex Legends needs. I feel like to spark a little bit of life into it. I know the player count's been going up lately because of the recent changes and events and stuff, but a new character always helps, and it's definitely going to help for me because I want to check out this new character, see what she's like. Again, very movement based. And I want to know more about her abilities. And it's just fun. We can have a full Salvonian squad like we saw in the trailer. We can have a full Psycho squad. I think it's going to be interesting to see what kind of combinations, like maybe pairing her up with Octane or something like that for even extra mobility would be interesting. But either way, again, new legend being added to the game and a pretty darn good trailer. So actually, props to you, Apex. With all the struggles, this was actually a pretty good tease for what's to come. But anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like in the comment down below if you did. Or subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!